What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on the Launch Socials channel. My name is Nick. I am the owner and founder of Launch Socials, and today is a little bit of a different video. We're going to be telling the story of Launch Socials today in this video, how we've achieved 7 figures from zero as a company, how I've done that myself previously at a different company, and how I got started with online business to be in a position today where I can grow a company like Launch Socials and make videos like this for our channel all of the time. So let's take it back to the very beginning, 7 years ago. We're talking about, and I'm going to draw it out, we're talking about 2018. And honestly, even a little bit earlier in 2017 when I dropped out. Okay, so I dropped out in 2017 and I got a sales job. So I worked in sales and I was selling cars. Okay, I was selling cars for Chevy at that time. I was learning those skills, It was just, I was just trying to get some money. I was only in college for 2 months. I wanted to survive. I wanted to become rich. Didn't know how that was going to look, but I knew college wasn't the right situation for me. Now, from there, in 2018, I discovered online biz. Okay, so I saw a bunch of ads from people, things going on, guys drop shipping, guys doing all sorts of different things like that. And I was like, I'm gonna get into it. Like, let me try this out. And that's when I started trying drop shipping. Okay, so I was doing your AliExpress sort of stuff, things like that. And what I did is I failed 7 stores. I failed 7 times, okay? And from there, I was like, this sucks. I need a better, there's got to be a better way, because I'm paying all these Instagram pages all this money to promote my products for my dropshipping store. Wait a minute. Why don't I just build the Instagram pages for myself? And so that's what I did. And I started IG theme pages at the time. Now, I still own these pages today. I tried and failed a couple of these as well. And then one clicked. And what happened from 2018 into early 2019 is 100K followers in 4 months on the first page that took off for me. And from there, I just doubled down and I kept building it, started making a decent amount of money, started testing out info products. I was selling ads on these accounts, and I was also selling info. So this is back in 2019. This is a long time ago. People are like, well, what do you know about info and starting brands? Bro, I've been doing this stuff for 6, 7 years now. I know a lot about this stuff, okay? So back then, that's how I was making the money, ads and info. And then I saw an opportunity with another guy at the time that was building his own theme pages to take on clients and start to help clients build their brands. So at the end of 2019, I started the agency. And I got my first clients because I was posting on my personal brand. I had this idea of like, I need to start a personal brand from the very, very beginning. And even in the early 2018, I actually bought a camera and tried to do YouTube, and I was a little like embarrassed almost about it and how it looked. And I wish I kept doing that because the documentation would be just insane right now to look back on all that. Anyway, I obviously didn't. I got a little like, I don't know, fear of judgment, the whole thing. We all go through that at the start. But I started posting on my personal brand on Twitter, and I signed a couple clients to my agency at that time because I was talking about growing, I was talking about the theme pages, and we ended up signing them in 2019. And this is when I knew internet money was like 2018, I actually had to like quit my job and things were going like okay, but it wasn't like crazy. I just kind of like replaced the job income. 2019, I knew it was possible because this is where, 10K a month came. And we also helped client hit 50K a month in 2019. So you guys got to remember, I've been doing this a long time. 50K a month back then to me, I was like, what? 50K a month? That's possible? I didn't even realize that was a thing. And so that's at the end of 2019. I'm in Miami right now. I was on a different balcony down the beach, like 4 miles from here. I'm pointing. You can't see me, but I'm pointing. It's like that way. And that's where I was like, wait a minute, I was looking at the dashboard. I remember taking the picture and I was like, whoa, we just made this dude a ton of cash. And that was 2019. So early 2020, uh, scaled agency, okay, and kept pages growing. So these two things were my businesses at the time, and this is what was going on. This is what was happening, and that happened through 2022, which is when things changed again. So I was scaling the agency, and in 2021, we did hit 100K a month, and that was about 3 years after I started in 2018. So from here to here, I went from 0 to 100K a month. That was the agency, that was my pages, the whole thing. My network kept growing for the pages at the time. We had a bunch of agency clients, the whole thing. Now, 2022 was a bunch of turmoil, and that included me splitting from my business partner at the agency, and we also started Launch Socials. We wanted to start Launch Socials at this time, which is like what you're here for, because there's a lot of people that wanted to work with us at the agency, but they were at 0. And they needed to get to a certain point so we would be able to scale them. Like if they were under 50K a month at this point of time, we wouldn't be able to grow them. You know, it's just like it wouldn't all make sense. So they were at 0, and we couldn't fit them in at the agency. So we started Launch Socials. And Launch Socials was our program that helped people launch their social media, launch their personal brand, launch their product, and start making money online. And our goal at Launch Socials is to help people graduate. We want people to get to 20K a month and perfect content and the whole thing just like that, so that we can scale them either with our consulting or the agency, right? We want them to graduate. We want you guys to graduate. We want you guys to be here so we can say, hey, let's do some done-for-you stuff. Let me consult you. Or, you know, your business is really cool. I think I would like to take equity in your business because it's something that I would want to work on forever. You know, that's the goal at the end of this. And from 2022 through 2024, actually, sorry, we're in 2025 now. Wow. Let me erase that. Doesn't feel like 2025, but we're in 2025 now. I've been doing that, where I have my pages, which are bigger than ever, and we're currently trying to get to 1 billion views a month. This month we'll probably do like 240-ish. Okay, so we got to quadruple it, but we're killing it there. I have the company, Launch Socials, the consulting, okay? And you can watch me document the behind the scenes, the growing of it to 1 million a month over on my channel. You can learn from me and how we do things and how you should grow your social media here on this channel. And then additionally, I do some done for you, agency, equity, like high-end stuff as well. And that's my story. And this is what I do right now in 2025. I've already made millions and millions of dollars from social media, and I've done really, really well doing this. And it's really all come together here in the last like 2-3 years, and we're absolutely smashing it, where I have the pages, I have the consulting. The pages are completely managed for me. I don't have to worry about those. We do the consulting. I'm super involved in that, and I do the equity, agency done for you stuff. I'm super involved in that as well. And so this is Launch Socials. This is our story. This is how we've gotten here. This is how I've come from, basically 0. I grew up in a good home, but, started at 0 with business and have been able to make millions and millions and millions of dollars on the internet, following the formula and the strategies and the info that I give away to you guys on this channel, and I give in our consulting and our done for you, equity stuff as well. So look, guys, that's our story. That's my story here at Launch Socials. We now have many people on the team, many people that are super experienced, people on the team that have touched on these things, and we bring all our teachings and findings from this and this into the consulting. We have that here. Some of it's on the channel. A lot of it's inside the consulting, our programs, our products, the whole thing. And that's it. So if you're new here, I would really appreciate if you subscribe. If you want more help with your social media, we have a free resource. It's the first link in the description. And also, if you want some more help, you want our consulting, you want to go up with your brand at Launch Socials with me and the team, You can apply below, links in the description, and hopefully we see you inside. Thanks for being here, and that's our story, and I'll see you guys in the next one.